Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to week 3. So, just finished Tuesday night's workout down at Millwall Park, and yeah, it was a fun session. It's 15 lots of 300 metre on, 300 metre off, which did feel quite similar to last week's 1 kilometre on, 1 kilometre off, but it was still good fun. But to continue my shoe ramblings from last week, I was wearing the Vaporfly 3s, and I normally wear a slightly older pair of race day shoes for my workouts during the week, but these have only got like 250 k's on them, so they're not done by any stretch. And I've just never liked this shoe. It's just every time I'm wearing it, I'm always wishing I was wearing I chose a different shoe to wear, like a Adios Pro 3 or something like that. But I don't know. Session done, and I'll see you tomorrow for a 19k easy run. Good run, but very miserable weather. It's cold, it's raining and it's windy. So, it's Friday, which means I've got 16 kilometers on the plan to do, but I'm taking it slightly cautiously today because yesterday's session at Millwall Park, I ended up calling it early. I did strength and conditioning on Wednesday, and basically my legs just hadn't recovered yet, so I had quite a bit of pain and discomfort in my right sort of hamstring area, and I basically decided it wasn't worth pushing through the pain in case I did something more serious. So yeah, my legs feel alright at the moment. I'm about 3k into this 16k run, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Turned around and I'm on my way back. Leg still feels good, so I think we're in the clear. It's dark now, so I'll finish this run up and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for a park run, and if all goes well, hopefully we'll go for a quick one. So see you then. Right, good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's 8:55 and we made it down to Sutcliffe Park for Parkrun. So I've got 19:46 on the watch. My PB is 19:13 at Parkrun, so not that close to that, but still pretty pleased with that. We'll just see what time that comes through with the text and the email later today. I'll put that on screen. But yeah, it's a fast course, Sutcliffe. Apart from that tree that you've got to run around, sort of over there somewhere. Especially on days like today when it's a little bit slippery. You can sometimes lose your footing there, but yeah, I was alright today. Managed to hold it together. Right, let's wait and see what time Lydia comes in with. So, I had 19:46 on the watch. What did you have, Lydia?
28:40.
So, potentially 2 parkrun PB for you.
I think so, yeah.
And potentially a course PB for me. I can't remember what my fastest time at Sutcliffe is, but yeah, it's a good course. Good course for quick running.
Yeah, not as pretty as last week, but yeah, I think I got my fastest time, so that's good.
Yeah, very good. So I'm just jogging the 5k or so back home from Parkrun to top up the distance for the day. Yeah, it was a good effort at Parkrun, which I'm pretty pleased with. Yeah, I was back in a pair of Adios Pro 3s, which, as you saw earlier in the week, I much prefer to a pair of Vaporflies. Be interesting to see what the Adios Pro 4s are like. Might have to get a pair in, see if they're good, and if so, then they might be my shoe of choice for Copenhagen. Although I did see yesterday, I think it was, a pair of Vaporfly 4s, so I won't rule them out. I'll wait and see what the reviews are like. But yeah, at the moment I'm leaning towards the Adios Pro 4s just because the Adios Pro 3s work so much better for me, but that's to decide in the future. For now, I'll finish up this run, finish up Saturday, and then I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for our Sunday long run. Right, it's Sunday, which means I'm out on my long run, and as you can probably tell, the weather is terrible. It's raining and it's cold, but I've got about 30 kilometers to do on the plan. I'm going to run to Woolwich, cross the foot tunnel, run up to the Greenway, all the way along to Victoria Park, and then down the canal and home. So first stage is getting to Woolwich, so let's go. Alright, we're 5k in, just going past the O2. Still raining, but I feel good, so we're alright. I can tell it's going to be one of those days where I either get wet from sweat underneath my coat, or I get wet from the rain, but it's all good fun. made it to Woolwich, about 10k done, and the rain has made it all the way through the coat, so I'm now just wet. Right, back out into the rain, and now going up to the Greenway. So, we've made it to the Greenway, and this is a flat pathway which runs on top of a sewer basically, all the way from Victoria Park, which is where we're going, all the way down to the Beckton sewage works, which is behind us. So, it's about 7k long, it's nice and flat, and on days like today where it's absolutely terrible weather, there's nobody here. So it's perfect. Right. We're about halfway through the run now. The kilometres are just ticking by nicely, and yeah, I've got a podcast on. I'm listening to Running the Red Line, which is a podcast by two guys called Brett and Andy. If you want to check it out. But kilometres are ticking by. I'm just gonna run along the Greenway and make it all the way to Victoria Park. Well, we've nearly made it to Stratford, and the Greenway's closed, so I have to try and find my way around. Well, we've made it round the diversion. It's at about a kilometre onto the route, but that's alright. Kilometres are still ticking by. We're nearly in Stratford now. And then we've got about 13k left of the run, so let's keep moving. So for anyone that runs or knows the Hackney Half, this is where there's a water station just under that bridge. It's quite close to the end, so you're normally absolutely desperate for a drink of water because it's always a really hot day, Hackney. So I'll be back there this year, so I'll be looking forward to that water station as always. And here we are, Victoria Park. Well, the good news is that on a day like today with the weather like this, the tow path's pretty quiet. If you were to come along here in the summer, you'd be dodging people out for a walk or cyclists, whereas today it's just other runners really, so pretty much got the trail to ourselves. The only downside to that is that when you run past one of these canal boats with their log fire going, all you can do is imagine how warm and cosy it must be in there compared to out here. But oh well, still having fun. So there we go, long run done. 31k in the bag at a comfortable pace. So today's run was more about getting the mileage in the legs and time on feet than it was about running at any specific pace. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And that means that I've ticked over 117k for the week, which is just over 70 miles, which I'm pretty pleased with, especially being that at that distance this early in the training block. So yeah, gives us a good base to build on. So yeah, let's take a look at this week. So on Monday I had a 10k recovery run. Then on Tuesday I had a interval session, which was like 300 meters on, 300 meters off. That was 14k's in total distance. Then on Wednesday I had a 19.5k easy pace. And then on Thursday I had my failed session, I should say, but I ran twice that day, so I still managed nearly 10 miles, nearly 16 kilometers for the day. And then on Friday I had another 16 kilometers at an easy pace, where I was just sort of testing to see whether my leg was injured or whether it was just a slight niggle, and we were fine. So 16k for the day. And then yeah, yesterday we went to Sutcliffe Parkrun, where I managed to give it a good effort. I did a 5k top up afterwards, and then yeah, 31k for today as a nice easy long run. So that's week 3 done. So coming up soon on the channel, I'm planning on doing a 200-mile review of the shoe I've been wearing today, which is the New Balance More version 5. If you like this video, then please hit the like button down below, and I'll be very grateful, so it helps me to grow the channel. And if you want to follow along this series as we build all the way to Copenhagen Marathon in the middle of May, then please hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week in week 4 for another video. Bye bye.